guys. I'm going to talk to you about my professional development in social work. I feel it's very important. People who are subscribed to my channel, people who are likely to subscribe to my channel, should get to know my professional experience, should get to know me a bit more so that at least they know the kind of person that they are going to listen to. At least they know the kind of person that are creating content for them. Hence, I've taken this time to do a video to talk about my professional development in social work. So I qualified as a social worker in June 2009. Like I said, I've done social work for 12 years, and I'm going to give a breakdown of the local authority, the teams that I'm working. Because of confidentiality, I don't want to mention the name of any local authority here on my YouTube channel, but I'm going to talk to you guys about different teams that I've worked in with since I qualified in June 2009. So like I said, I qualified in June 2009, and my first proper social work job was in December 2009. I worked as a newly qualified social worker in June 2009. And which team did I work in? I worked in the children in care team with another local authority as newly qualified social worker. So when you come in to do your placement within the children in care team, you will be doing pathway plans, you will be involved in the LAC review meetings, you'll be going to do a lot of visits into the children in care. Children in care here in the UK, for the benefit of those who are new, who do not know the system here, when children or young people are being looked after by the council, by the government, they can be placed in a foster carer, they can be cared for by a foster carer, they can be placed in a shared accommodation, in a semi-independent accommodation, they can be in a supported lodging accommodation. When the young person is over the age of 18, has been in care for some time, and they are ready for independence, occasionally can be placed as well. They will be supported to move into their permanent accommodation, and a social worker or a personal advisor still need to continue to assist, offer, befriend the young person. So within the children in care team, there are so many activities that you're going to be dealing with when you come to work or when you come and do your placement within the children in care team. Some of the activities that I was doing when I was working in the children in care team with another local authority was to do care plans, pathway plans, visits, do professionals meetings, network meetings. There's so many meetings. I'm just saying it at the top of my head. There's so many things you're going to be doing when you come to work within the children in care team, or when you come to do your placement within the children in care team. I stayed in the children in care team within that local authority for 6 months. I was newly qualified and I left the organization. I went into another local authority and I was working in the safeguarding team. And the safeguarding team, I was there for 1 minute, bear with me. I was in the safeguarding team, the long-term child protection team, for 18 months. Yes, I stayed in the child protection team for 18 months. And some of the tasks, some of the duties that you will do when you come in to do children in care is Section 47 investigation. That's what I was doing. You're going to do core group meetings, network meetings, professionals meetings, child in need meetings, and you're going to do so much report as well. There's so many reports that I was doing in the safeguarding team. Basically, you're working with children and their family, children who are living at home with their family. In the safeguarding team, when I was working, it's a long-term child protection team, and here you assisting the children, the young people living at home to have a good outcome. Basically, that's what your role is. Like I said, I stayed in the safeguarding team, the long-term child protection team, for 18 months, and I left the organization. Yeah, so and then I joined the local authority where I'm working now. So within this local authority where I'm working in, I joined it in December 2011. Yeah, I joined the local authority where I'm working in December 2011. At first, I was in the court team. I was in the court team for 18 months to 2 years. And when you come and do your placement in the court team, there are so many activities, there's so many tasks you come in to do in the court team. From the top of my head, you'll be involved perhaps in a parenting assessment, and perhaps you'll be involved in writing in supervising content, because that's what I was doing. I was supervising some of the content, so I can use that to write my court statement for court. Yeah, because it's a court team, so everything we do, activities you do, are relating to court. So you do a lot of court care plans, court statements. Obviously, you are in court for concerns because of a child or a young person. So the family perhaps will be contesting the care plan. They are not happy with the local authorities plan. So you need to contest, and also you need to go in and give evidence as to why you have come to a conclusion that the child is likely to suffer significant harm, with that support, with that social services, children's services being involved. So when I was in the core team, I was also involved in family group conference, core group meetings. Like I've said, there's so many meetings that you're going to be involved in when you come and do your placement in the core team. After leaving the core team, I was still within the local authority where I'm working now. So I moved into the children in care team, and I stayed in the children in care team for 6 years. That was from 0 to 16. I stayed there for 6 years because I was enjoying it, because I was doing a lot of direct work. I was really going to do my visit, making sure the children in care are getting the support they need. The client that they were allocated to me are getting the support they need to be able to settle into the placement. It's not rosy, it's not it's not like it's a very easy job in the children in care team. In social work, there's so many teams. So you as a person, as a social worker, you need to find the kind of team you want to work in, the kind of team that you enjoy doing. Some people doesn't even want to come into children in care team. I know a friend of mine, she doesn't want to come into children in care team because there's a lot of traveling. You have to travel a lot, because unfortunately within the local authority where you are working in, not every child or children who are in care of the local authority is living within the local authority. Sometimes because of placement issue, you have to match the placement ideally with the needs of the child or the young person. So sometimes the children are placed outside of the borough, and you have to travel outside of the borough to do engagement with the young person, with the children. So not everybody wants to work in the children in care team, but I enjoy working in the children team. So I stayed in the children in care team for 6 years. So after staying in the children in care team for 6 years, the local authority where I am working in now, I've stayed with the children in the local authority since December 2011. So when I was in the children in care team, after 6 years, they were doing restructuring, and they gave us opportunity whether you want to stay in the same team or whether you want to move into a different team. So I decided to try the young adult service, like work with the children, young people who are 16 and over, just to try that as well, to see whether I will enjoy working in the team. So yeah, so I joined the children in the young adult service. Technically, it's also children in care team, but it's more with the youth. It's more with the young adults over the age of 16 to 21 or 25. For the benefit of those who do not understand the living care team, when you come to work here in UK or do your placement in UK, the living care team work with the youth from the age of 16 to 21. At the moment, the law is saying we can even work with children to the young people to the age of 25. Yeah, so what I do is to work with the youth, supporting the young adults from the age of 16 to 25, basically. And I enjoy working with the youth. I enjoy advocating for the youth. I enjoy the client that I'm working with. I enjoy visiting, putting intervention in, ensuring that their placement is stable. It's not an easy job, don't get me wrong, but every social worker have got their own interest, the organization, the teams that they want to work in. But for me, I found my niche. Hence, I've stayed in the children in care team for a very long time. When I was in the 0 to 16, I stayed there for 4 years. And within the living care team, I've stayed in the living care team for 6 years, and I'm still working in the living care team, because for me, this is an area of social work that I enjoy doing. I enjoy advising the youth. I enjoy engaging the youth. I enjoy doing direct work with the youth, and I enjoy impacting knowledge in the youth, and I enjoy directions, giving them direction, being a role model to the youth. The client that I work in is not easy. I'm not saying it's an easy path for me. There's a lot of challenges working with the youth. the difficult, even our own children when they are growing up, some of the issues that you go through. And we go through as social workers, I go through as well, working with the youth. Not like you go in and all the clients, they want to work with you, they want to embrace your support. There's a lot of disengagement that you get. There's a lot of back and forward that you have to do. But for me, that is my passion. No matter the back and forward, no matter the disappointment, you are able to engage some of your clients. You are able to change the pattern of some of your clients, and that makes social work very rewarding for me. Yeah, so like I said, in all, I've done social work for 12 years. I qualified in 2009. I started doing social work in December 2009. And up to now, I'm still doing social work. I have done my postgraduate qualification in social work, which was 2 years ago. And for the past 2 years, I've been mentoring, I've been coaching, I've been directing students basically, and people who are new into the team, because the team that I'm working in, I've stayed there for a very long time. A lot of people have left and people have come and meet me. So it's like I've stayed in very long. So I know the processes that goes within the team. So I'm able to offer mentoring support, coaching advice to the new ones that are joining the team. And I enjoy doing that, honestly. Nobody's forcing me to do it, but it's just like I want to develop myself. I'm somebody who is open for development. I'm open to enhance my knowledge and skills. Hence, I'm helping and I'm assisting the team that I'm working in at the moment. And now I'm here doing my YouTube channel. I'm so excited. I'm managed upon all my business. I'm so very busy. Anyone who is a social worker will know how busy social work is. And I'm working full time. I have my children to take care of. I have a family to run. But I'm so very passionate. For me, when I'm passionate about something, when I want to do something, I put my feet to it, I put my head to it, and I try to find ways to work around it. Now I'm here and I'm doing my YouTube channel, and I really want to engage with students, newly qualified people who are new into social work. I want to grow this community by God's grace and to engage and influence the young ones. Like I said, I enjoy working with the youth, and I've done youth work for so many years, and I'm still doing youth work, engaging with clients from the age of 16 to 25. So I'm passionate about enhancing the knowledge of the new ones that are coming into social work. So if you are one of them, join the community, link up with me. I'm so passionate to answer your questions for you. I'm so passionate to dedicate some of my time to engage with you guys. Once the community is grown and I know people are really liking my videos and I'm making an impact in the lives of people, young ones, new ones in social work, then I will bring so many professionals on board as well. We're going to do live videos on Facebook. We're going to do live videos on YouTube here, and people can interact with us and ask questions. So it depends on how people engages with my video. It depends how people are finding my videos. That's when I will start making all the dreams that I have for you guys, for the new ones, come to reality. I want to end by saying your dreams, aspiration can come true, but there's something you need to do. There are so many things you need to do. One of them is to work so hard towards your dreams and aspiration. And one day, you never know, it can come to pass. Take care of yourself. And thanks for watching, and see you on my next video. Comment, share, subscribe if you want videos relating to social work. Subscribe if you want motivational videos, educational videos, and inspirational videos. Bye.